All right, I'm gonna share this experience. I just put it on YouTube where everybody else put their army experiences. So I'm gonna tell y'all my whole grand scheme because a lot of people think I'm all over the place and I don't know what I want to do. But I actually, what the fuck is wrong with this hat? I actually know what I want to do, and I actually doing it right now. But I had an issue. I was like, all right, cool, right? We all know I do real estate. We all know I have a talk show. I'm on season 2, but we all know I have ADHD, which means I get bored with a venture really fast and I just move on. Season 1 for the NYC talk show was good. Season 2, I'm thinking about not even hosting it, like real shit. So I'm like, I want to do something else. I always wanted my own talk show. I did a whole season. Okay, I could get another host in there. I could run the platform. I could visit it. I could do it. All right, cool. I don't have to be on set all the time. And besides, it just wasn't. It just is a lot. So I was like, you know what? I could start shooting movies, but I want to do something more challenging. I want to get out of my comfort zone just a little bit more. I want to expand my skills, and I definitely want to get my helicopter license. And for me to get my helicopter license is 50 grand. So I came up with the bright idea to join the National Guard. You train 1 week out of a month, 2 weeks out of a year. For 3 years or for 8 years, they pay for your school. You get a 20,000 sign-on bonus, health care, life insurance. They was gonna pay me 5,000 a month plus $2,800 for my living expenses, and I would have been doing it basically part time unless I get deployed, which was like something that I didn't want to do, right? So I'm like, all right, you know what? I got my talk show, doing real estate. I want to get my helicopter license. It's 50 grand. They're going to pay for it. So I said, what the heck? It's a grand slam. I'm going to be a part time soldier making full time money. And I'm like, okay, cool. This is great. Lo and behold, I get there. I get to the recruiter office, Mr. Jami, and he says, right off the back, um, do you do drugs? Jami, remember? He said, do you do drugs? I said, what kind of drug? He said, I don't like the way you said that. I said, no, everybody do drugs, but what kind of drugs you talking about? Nah, but seriously though, I said, no, I don't do drugs. And then, he said, yes, you do. I said, no, I don't. He said, yes, you do. He said, do you want a drug test? I said, give me a week. Comes back in a week, and I'm like, he's like, you ready for the drug test? I'm like, yeah. He said, okay, cool, so I'm gonna give you the drug test. Pulls out a cup. Yo, I'm telling you, I can't make this up, yo. Mr. Jami, I cannot make this up. He pulled out a cup that had something attached to it right there. He said, go pee in the cup. I said, me? He said, yeah. I said, I'll wait. He said, no, you said you gotta go to the bathroom now, right? I said, yeah, no, but I thought the drug test was next week. He said, no, it's today. You can just pee in the cup. I said, sure. So I go to the bathroom, pees in the cup. And by the time I got back to put the cup, to give him the cup, the results was already on the cup. Like the cup was the test itself. So he's filling out the paperwork, like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, he looks at it. He said, throw it out. I said, throw it out. I said, wow, what happened? He said, you passed it. And I see it. I seen where it said THC. I seen that level. That shit started going up. I'm like, fuck, that's weed. And I seen one that said coke, and I seen that level going up. I'm like, fuck, weed and coke. Shit. But it was nothing. So I'm like, phew. I passed the drug test. Next, he said, have you ever been arrested? I said, I said, he says yes or no? Question. I said no. He said, now if you say no, right? If you say no, I'm telling you what happened, Jami. Nobody's lying. He said, if you say no, and we find out, you will be rejected because it's holding back material fact or holding back information from the federal government, right? So I said, all right, okay, I've been arrested. He said, for what? So I said, jumping a turnstile, I don't know, something when I was a kid. He said, take this piece of paper, write all the dates that you've been arrested. I said, yo, bro, I forgot, man. Like, I really don't know. He said, you've been arrested that many times? I said, I mean, not that much. I mean, maybe 5 times, 5 or 10. So he said, look, go to every courthouse that you ever been arrested and ask for a deposition. So first court, I went to Queens Court and I went to Hempstead Court. I only been arrested there. So they're like, Queens Court, they printed out 5 pieces of papers. It was like, this is sealed, 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 sealed. You don't have no record. Boom. I go to Hempstead Court. They're like, yeah. They're like, yeah. We got your ass now. So I get the disposition from Hempstead Court. Hempstead Court was a situation I got into with my child's mother where she lied and said I hit my child, and the case got thrown out, but they said stay out of trouble for a year. So it comes up as an open case, and before you join the Army, you can't have any ongoing or open nothing. So at that particular time, I was rejected until October 21st. So I was legit rejected. And he's like, look, you gotta wait until that case is over, and then you'll be able to re-enroll. So I'm like, do I really want to join the Army? Like, I'm gonna be away for a while. I'm not gonna be able to maintain a relationship. Could possibly, I don't want to say that, but Some people go to the army and never be the same. Like, there's just so much that was going through my head, right? So I came up with a bright idea to research it. Go on YouTube, check it out. So I went on YouTube and I seen this guy who had no arms and no legs. And he was trying to walk with fake legs and fake arms. I said, okay. I said, I'm not going to the army. That was it. This guy had his 2 arms, 2 legs blown off. He had a metal leg. He was trying to walk and he was walking. But he had somebody behind him because, if you, man. How can you have sex if you have no arms and no legs? So, I said, fuck it. I said, fuck the army. It's not that I live for sex, but no arms, no legs? Come on, B. You ain't never. You can't even pay for it. You don't got no arms. So I just had to let that out because I have a stalker that's been following me, all my videos, all my posts, running back, screenshotting documents, screenshotting gestures, pausing and screenshotting gestures on my page, violating an order of protection on my page. Social media order protection. Stay away from my page for 90 days. So that was my story of me being rejected from the army. Back at it. LB, Limbo Smooth. How's your boy? Shoot.